Good morning. I'm coming before you once again, and I have something to speak about concerning the wealth transfer and what I believe Father God has released to me as being the beginning. We had talked about the disasters that have come across the United States in different forms, even with this year, uh, and how even on last year. Let's talk about that too, and how many have lost a lot of things, a lot of property. Some have lost their whole livelihood, homes, jobs. And so, what Father God is showing me is that this area is how the wealth transfer will start to come about. Many will um, be given funds through the disasters. And so when I had gave a word, the Lord said to me, um, he was talking about praying for common things, such as the enemy and his plan to steal from his people. He says, I'm not allowing the enemy to overtake revenue in the form of payment to my people over disasters. I will cause the enemy to trick those who think they will overtake monies that doesn't belong to them. And so what he's saying is going to expose these entities where they are to, whether it's I don't want to say the names of these places because they stopped my comments from the last video that I released. But Father God is wanting to give monies to these people over the disasters of them losing everything. And he's also shown me that this is how the wealth transfer is coming about right now. It's coming about behind disasters. This may not be something that we would think Father God is doing, but He is. We need to realize that Father God does things that would not be our way. He says, my ways are higher than your ways, and also my thoughts. And so we have to realize that the things that He's going to do, especially in this year, will be strange to us. But all of it is to aid His people. And so we need to realize that the disasters that have come and that are coming, people excuse me, that have insurance, that maybe go through FEMA, however, they will be able to recover, will be the area where monies will be released for these particular people of God. And so basically, we need to be in prayer about this release and about these entities that will not use gimmicks and games, lies, deception to not release these funds to these people. So, Father God is saying that we need to cover these areas in prayer and that many, many, many prayers need to be going forth, that the monies be transferred to these people and not held up. And so, I just ask that many of my viewers just be in prayer. Pray for God to give you understanding. Pray for Him to give you insight. I'm giving you what He's given me. And I know that for Him to release these things in the manner that He's doing, this is the way He's showing me that He is delivering wealth. And so we need to be in prayer about the different things that are coming and how the wealth transfer will come about. And I believe through prayer of me asking Father God and interceding that this is an area that's opened for many people. So let's be in prayer about these ones that are would receive monies through these different entities and cover these areas in prayer, that we actually stand in a gap. If we stand in the gap for others, God will do much for us. So we have to be willing to pray and stand in the gap for other people, that Father God does for us what we desire for Him to do. So Let's definitely cover these areas in prayer, cover these entities in prayer, that exposure comes. If there's trying to be any hidden agendas, that is exposed, that these monies are released as Father God has planned for them to be released. And so until the next video, as Father God give me these things to cover in prayer, that these um, entities will not be able to overtake God's people, um, or whatever He wants to release in aiding uh, the release and deliver of the wealth transfer. I do believe that this is part of it. And so as we're trying to wait on Father God and seeing His next move in His hand, this is part of what I'm releasing. And let's see what other prophets are releasing. But I know that through the disasters, there should be FEMA, banks giving, loans, or I'm not going to say loans because I don't believe that this is something that people will have to pay back. I do believe that if it's given from God, it is something that we're walking into as far as the disasters are concerned, not anything else. That would be an area where um, these things will be giving freely because of the disasters, because people have paid into insurance and things of this nature. So let's definitely be in prayer over these areas constantly. Don't stop praying. Continue to pray, because as we stand in the gap, God releases things for us. We have to understand that being obedient to what God is doing, that we get the benefit also. We have to stand in the gap for others. And so let's remember that as we go forward and waiting for the next steps from Father God. So just have a great Thursday and hope to see you again with the next video. Share this video, subscribe, and like, comment. I want to hear your comments of what you think is going on for 2023. So until the next video, many blessings to you and your household.